Hello, welcome to Blue Fire Tarot. I know I don't do as many long videos as I need to be doing. I hope you guys are good with the shorts. I hope you're enjoying everything. We are going into Mercury in retrograde right now. And if you don't know what that is when Mercury kind of, I think it's when it disappears or the sun disappears behind it. I think it's something like that. I can't remember the exact wording of it. But it affects certain people. It affects electronics. It could make you anxious. It can make you feel unsettled. It could make you make poor decisions. I even saw one thing that said if you're thinking about talking to an ex, throw away that phone number because now is not the time to be doing it. No big decisions should be made right now, basically. It's kind of a heads up, and it's really affecting Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn right now. And being a Taurus, my birthday was yesterday. I'm feeling it. I'm telling you, my sinuses are all messed up. I'm just not feeling with it right now. But something told me today I needed to do this. So we'll do a reading today. We'll see what we can expect in the next few weeks with Mercury in retrograde. As usual, if you'd like to donate to the channel, links are down below. If you'd like a private reading, just message me on any of my social media. All links are also down below. And, oh, wow, Ace of Wands. So we'll get started on this. We'll see what we need to know about Mercury and what it's going to mess with. There's, like I said, all the links. I try to do readings for a living. This is what I've had several readings. People do like the way I do things. They do come to me. So I'm not, out here just pushing something that people aren't actually buying. So if you are interested, please go ahead and message me. I answer any questions. No question. I mean, you give me a question, I do a reading on it, and nothing is too out of bounds. Like, if you want to know who your next bed partner is, I have no problem with that. If you want to know if your depression's going to go away, I can go deep too. I've done this for people who've had sick family members. I've done it for people who have issues with their children. I have no problem with that. Like I said, message me on any of my social media. They're all down below. Twitter is one of the better ones. But anything's available. So now we got some stuff out. These cards fell pretty quick. Now, when you look at it from my angle, because the angles are going to be off a little bit. My little turtles here today that my daughter got me. But the angles will be off a little. Let's see if we can get this moved. I have flowers behind it, so I've got to move those around so you can see these better. If they're facing me, basically, let's do this the right way because it's just going to mess up everything else. Okay, so let's see your direction. And we may have a cat come visit. We are definitely going to have a cat in the middle of this. Patches, move along, move along. Get your tail out. Thank you. Okay. Patches likes to say hi. Hi, guys. Now, Ace of Wands. Let's see where we're going with this. What are we looking at? This is our overview of Mercury in retrograde right now. And being that there were some things like intuition flipped over and some kind of strong female in here flipped over. It's going to be an interesting mess coming. Okay, so new beginnings. We're looking at new beginnings right now. We are looking at a powerful inspiration. Now, the problem is, it's something that you're going to feel really strongly about. You're going to be taking a step forward in something. The problem is, be very careful because, like I said, with Mercury, maybe it just affects the certain signs more than anything, but still be careful with any decisions you make, any steps you take. Make sure you've thought it over about 1 billion times before you actually make that decision. Don't just go diving in. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. That is selfishness, envy, greed, so impractical. So right there, it's giving you a warning that whatever this decision is that's coming in, these new beginnings, you have to be careful because they could be impractical. They could be selfish because there's something you really want, so you're making things go your way. There's insecurity here. There's trust issues. And the lovers are right behind it with the trust issues. So there may be an issue here with someone that you're with. Maybe you don't trust them like you should. Maybe there's a partnership that is going bad. And you have been just kind of ignoring it. But at the same time, I don't want you to go rushing into this new beginning and leaving this partner behind, because now is not the time for those kind of decisions. So I think what this is it's warning you that those kind of decisions are coming your way and that you need to be very careful and you need to really think things over. So we've got a 7 of Swords in here. Don't worry, I will go back over everything once I get the full picture. Self-confidence, clarity. So you're going to see the truth about a situation. Okay, I think I've got a picture here. You're having issues with some kind of partner. You're having a problem with someone that is not what they appeared to be when you met them. They're not who you thought they were, whether it be a coworker or it be someone you're with. And you're realizing this, and it's kind of hitting you, and you want to make a break. You want to start for this new beginning. But you're being warned that you got to make sure this is what's practical for you. This is what you're supposed to do. Your intuition's in reverse right now, so you're all over the place. You have no idea what you want to do here. You have no idea where it's going to go. You ended with the Fool card, which is also taking a leap of faith in a new beginning. I think you're being instructed to look at this situation carefully. Tell yourself that if this is someone that you're insecure with and that you have trust issue with, either you need to figure this out with them, or you need to take that leap of faith and leave them behind and start the new beginnings that you're supposed to start. I think it's kind of a guidance system here that says it's what you really need. You really need to make this break. You've got a clean break coming. It's not a matter of being impractical with the Mercury and everything. It's just something you already know in your gut that you need to do. So let's see here. Let's put, it looks like it's kind of aiming towards this being a romance one. So let's kind of put romance advice cards on this. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. I think you're being told there's a clean break coming. And it may not be a good one. It's something that you're going to need deep down, something that you've been needing, you've been afraid to do. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be a break from a job. It could be a break from a type of talent. It could be something new you just want to try and you want to get away from the old. Maybe you're a housewife and you want to go back to work, and it's encouraging you to make a break from your old way and start a new way and take that leap into the new. You're ignoring your intuition right now because your intuition knows that you need to make this break. And you're ignoring it because it doesn't feel right in your head, because you're so used to this way of living that you don't know how to move forward and do this. Okay. Release your worries and receive universal abundance. I believe that was your everything right there. It's letting you know that if you do choose to move forward and you do choose to make this break and to start over with this situation, that you're going to receive universal abundance. You have a lot coming. You're just stuck right now and you're not getting it like you need to get it. You're denying yourself this. You're letting your trust issues rule you. You're letting everything tell you that this person that you're with, you can't leave because there's something messed up in you, and there isn't anything messed up in you. You know you need to go. You know that this situation has to end. It's just very hard to do because I have a feeling it's something you've been in for a very long time. And you don't know how to proceed forward. Now, if you do break from this situation, let's get a few cards on that to tell us what you're facing if you do. Okay, this jumped. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Yeah, you've got a lot of fear going on about this situation. There's something you really don't want to break from. 8 of Swords in reverse, and the Devil. But you do need to make a decision. You are being guided for a decision here. You do need to deal with whatever this is. You do have your abundance coming if you break from this situation. I will double check 10 of Swords, but it looks like a real mess you got going on, honestly. It's one you really need to, and I don't mean to laugh at it, honest. End of troubles, finality, relief, peace, moving on from difficulty. I think you're being told here that if you do leave this situation, you are moving on from a bad situation. You are moving on into something better. You are receiving your abundance. You are going forward with this. Really, it's been pretty straightforward. You have some doubt. You're blaming yourself about something, a little pessimism. You're not believing that this is going to turn out the way that you want it to. And the devil is always some major decision that has to be done. And the devil is telling you it's time to move on. It's telling you have to make this choice. You have to make this decision. You know what's good for you and what's bad for you. And this situation has gotten out of hand. It is bad for you. It's not something you need to deal with anymore. For your own peace of mind, it's something that you need to step back and get out of. And like I said, whether it be a job or relationship, you know what the situation is. And if this resonates with you, then you know that this was a reading that had to be done today, that you were meant to hear and you were meant to know. So this is your guidance from your spirit telling you, your spirit that guards you, because each one of us have our own little bodyguard spirits. I don't know how the other people believe, the other tarot readers, if they believe the same thing. I believe each one of us has a guardian, and sometimes you know who they are or what they are. They don't have to even be a form of human as you would know it. You could be guarded by an angel, you could be guarded by a creature, you could be guarded by anything of myth and legends. My personal one is a vampire. It's an old school vampire. Nothing that exists to this day. It's a fabled one. But all my life, I have been guarded. I was saved from a car accident, and there's no reason I should have survived flying through the windshield of my car head first. And I survived a head-on collision because I know she was with me. And she's always watched over me. And each one of us has one. Whether or not you figure out how to get in touch with them just requires just sitting down quietly by yourself somewhere and thanking them. Communicate with them that you're grateful that they're in your life. And they will stick with you. They will help you. If things go wrong in your life, there's a reason it goes wrong. Every mistake is another path forward. It's another direction that you were meant to take. By having things break or having things dissolve like this relationship needs to, it leads you to a better situation. It leads you to a better day. And that's what they're trying to tell you right now, that you have a better situation coming. Your guidance is coming to you. You know in your gut, you will feel it. Sometimes you may even hear a little subconscious voice in your head telling you, no, don't go down that road, or no, don't take that corner, or you really don't need to buy that right now, because there's a reason. In your future, it is all going to work out to keep you safe and to take care of you and lead you to your better way of life. And I know this may sound like a bunch of BS, but I'm actually not getting it from anywhere right now. This is all coming through my head right now. I don't know if I'm just being told to tell you this, but it's what I feel I need to say to everyone right now. It's just a gut feeling. Probably part of the empath. But you do have better things coming. You do have a better matchup coming, whether it be relationship or job. Like I said, I don't want to generalize this to relationships, because I feel like a lot of people don't want to watch for love readings. They want to know what else is happening in their life. And I don't generalize to that. Where part of me feels like this is a love situation for most of you, though. This is telling you that whatever situation you're in right now, you need to solve it. You need to get out of it and take some time for yourself to let the better days come in. So I'm going to put some more, use my House of Wisdom cards. We'll put a couple more advice things on this. So what kind of better situation are my family here going to have coming? My little fireballs. Chaos and conclusion. So, in order to have the calmer days, you got to have the storm first. So this will cause a little chaos in your life. This will disrupt, but you're going to have a conclusion to everything else happening that needs to be concluded. It's going to be better days. It's going to Be the conclusion to your chaos, basically, is what they're saying. Be the bookend to your bookshelf. It's to end this story and move on to another story. Kind of like, you know, you think of it in that way, like bookends. There's all kinds of stories between them. And you have to get to your next story. This story's done. Your chaos is happening right now. Most of it's in your head. Most of it is in your head deciding what to do. And you're going to get through this chaos and you're going to reach your conclusion, whether it be to move on or how you want to live your life. It's the conclusion that you're going to reach in your own mind of how you want to deal with this situation. So let's do a few charms here. Headphone warning if you're on headphones. Different ones for once. So, the snowflake, which we all know, no two are alike. And this one is like really pretty. So you are a very unique, beautiful snowflake. And don't take that in a bad way. I know there's a lot of terms on snowflake now. But this is in terms of how beautiful and how unique you are, and that there's no one else like you. So this decision has to be for you and what is unique and good for you. Your own conclusion. The whale tail. You're reaching the end of your story. This is the tail end. Not your story of life in general, but your story of this situation is ending. And it's ready for a new story. Diamond. Once again, unique, beautiful, no two alike. You are a very unique person. You know what works for you, and you can only stay with what works for you. You can't let everything else run you. Well, I'm not sure how to take this one. To me, it looks like a staircase. So I'm going to say that you're climbing higher. You're ascending further into your life. You're going up and having things turn out better for you now. It's time for you to reach your next level. And on that note, the key to your new life. It's right there, ready for you to take. It just reach the end of your tail. Follow that stairway. You know, connect these together, and it tells you that you are a unique individual and only you know what will make you happy. So you have to ascend that stairway and go to what makes you happy, what works for you. And last but not least, all right, think of your yes or no question. And once again, if you like this, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Get hold of me. Like I said, on any social media, I will do a reading for you. I just send you the video of whatever question you ask me. Eventually, I'll reach a point where I'll do live ones, and I'll actually be able to talk to you. But for right now, until I can pick this up and get better, and get people actually coming to me, I'm going to just keep it as is. Also, if you'd like to donate, I do have all of my donation down below. Little gas money for the car. Just kidding. And I also have an Amazon wish list if you would like to pick up anything new for card-wise, or new pendulum, or new background that doesn't maybe have so much cat fur on it. But you see why. Patches is right on me. All right, think of your question, yes or no. Okay, hopefully you got your question. All right, it's a definite yes. Yeah, it might have been slow starting, but that could just be you ending the situation that you're in right now. And whatever it is, it's going to be a big yes. Because it's not swinging hard, but it is swinging. So, you got a yes to that one. Been pretty fortunate that we don't get a lot of no's when I do the pendulum. So, hopefully everybody's getting good answers to their questions. I do appreciate you watching my videos and sticking with my channel. I would love to see this channel grow. We are at almost 140 subs now. I would love to get it a little bit higher, get more reach, get out there more. So if you know people who are interested, please get hold of them. Let them know about me. Comment on the video. Let me know what you thought of today's reading. Nobody ever comments. I hardly ever get comments. Occasionally I'll get some on my shorts, but I never get any. So I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you for tuning in. And be careful this retrograde.